to Boone-Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. Pistol Pete ready to start firing those pistols for the battle we have in store. Houston about to kick off to get things underway. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Cowboys offense will have the first possession of the game. And here he is. Let me tell you about this wide receiver. He is a route-running, DB, toasting, pass-catching, touchdown-scoring, woo, son of a gun.
I can't wait to see how this defense is going to try and corral this guy, because you play man-to-man, you risk him running right by you and catching the deep ball. You play zone, and you give him the opportunity to potentially make yards after the catch. Going to have to be really careful trying to cover that dude.
Off play action on first down. Going for the big play. And it's caught at the 10. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
Well, this guy obviously spent a lot of time in the film room this week, because he is dissecting this defense early in the game in the opening drive. Great job with his eyes, great job with his rhythm, an explosive play there. This defense does not have an answer for this dude.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Pocket starts to collapse. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Fires to the wideout. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Houston's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. From the gun, the ground game. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves it with 3rd and 3. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's Flores. He looks that one in nicely. And he'll be brought down. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And the Cowboys are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Comes out throwing on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
When the quarterback gets outside the pocket as a defender, now I'm thinking about the field's cut in half. You don't worry about the other side of the field. It's hard to throw back across your body to the other side. So now the rules are I'm starting to creep now to the direction of the field where he goes. Great job by the defense understanding that.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the ball is picked off. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. He's looking to throw. Immediately fires to the middle. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer wins.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Slips through the line. Oh, the hops. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Off the play fake. Gets it out fast. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Blasted as he lets it go. And makes the grab in the end zone. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. And the extra point makes it 14-0. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner will be brought down. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the 1st quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. He's got it down the right side. All kinds of running room. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. What a catch and run for 6. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And they're not on the same page there. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time on target. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tosses it incomplete. One final play before the end of the quarter. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Snares it outside. It's Pope. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They'll try to run for it. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got a man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. You know this sophomore has a big arm, and there were some revolutions on that one. Running back goes in motion. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cowboys! And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Houston offense comes onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
The sure hands, it's Williams. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Houston will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. To throw, it's Flores. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Offense working from the pistol. Single back formation, and they give it to it.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
They're trying to get to it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Fires to the middle. He's got the tight end. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. New set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Williams. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Houston trying to say hello to the end zone in this red zone trip. Finds his big tight end. Got enough space. Touchdown, Cougars! A great catch and run for 6. It's a much-needed life for this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. If you're down, you've got to make plays. You've got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Right down the middle. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Trying to get to him. Got his man to the left. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. From the gun. give on the inside.
Nice run there on first down. You know this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. I really like this call to go for it on 4th down in this area of the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his big tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. Fires deep toward the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
This defense is going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime because they have been taken advantage of deep down the field in the passing game. They've already given up 2 TD passes. That was almost number 3, and we're only in the first half.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception the last possession. You can tell breaking on the football really, really well. Seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it. Almost had another interception.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Oh, that stings, man. You did a great job calling. Got your guy open. Everything was executed perfectly. And the ball hits him.
Oh, he wants it all. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Ready to fire from the pistol. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. He'll take another shot here. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Pulls it in. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on 2nd down. He's got it. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. He's looking to throw. It's complete, and he will score. Touchdown, Houston.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the 2nd half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm, but this passing game can continue to heat up. Look out in the 2nd half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Looking to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
Well, you wonder if the defense has started to figure it out finally here. In the first half, this guy has been absolutely lighting you up, and finally they get some bodies back there anticipating the QB to look his way to force an incompletion.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
Complete downfield. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. That completion delivers a first down. Catch in the middle. It's Pope. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After the misconnection, it's second down. They're bringing heat. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Cowboys will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Houston wants to play fast. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback in his position.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win.
And that ball's on the ground behind the line. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. He rifles one deep to the left. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Now second and 10. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Coming after it. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His third interception. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll throw it on first down. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect the quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
Makes a connection. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He's right on target. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. They'll pass on the 48-yard field goal attempt and instead try to pick up the first down. On fourth down, flexing that muscle in the run game. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man on the right.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Unloads it left. Makes the grab. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Oklahoma State! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that replay scoring drive. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. He's got great speed, and the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Flores. And it's his 4th interception of the game. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
He wants to throw here on second down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. The Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. This crowd rising up, sensing that his defense needs some help. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Splits the uprights. It's good. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Leaves it with the back. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Finds his man. It's Freeman. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. A 3rd and long coming up here. Shoots it to the left. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Offense getting set for 1st down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
A strike downfield. And the defense couldn't corral him, and they took it all the way. Touchdown, Houston. Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happened.
Trying to get the 2. Here comes the heat, and down goes the quarterback, and they won't be able to get any closer with the 2-point try. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The handoff, keep working on that clock. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Throws to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Oh, man, the quarterback almost just threw his 2nd interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked off.
What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Unloads to the right. Got him downfield. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the running back has it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the brain trust will go to work. On the option, the pitch.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was second and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
Surging forward on the sneak. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
The offense just continues to matriculate the ball downfield, and they're finding a lot of different ways to generate these first downs. They do it right there on the quarterback sneak.
The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Win, 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 win.